Then we put the SledgePad in, and I'm like, you're hearing that? And it's like the punch and attack. I was hoping the precise attack. So I love it because I know there's some people that like to do wide open bass drum sound. That is awesome. I'm not against it, but I've always done the Power Stroke 3 clear, or back in the day, the Pinstripe clear, right? So very loose, kind of Steve Smithy, like barely tensioned, and then some sort of pillow in there. As a kid, pillow. So now that there's a designed pad in there that I can count on to be the same and accurate, it's really, really cool because it's not too much, but then there is still the connection, which for me is important, of the batter and the resonant head. For me, huge that they both touch. So that's I'm excited that when I show up somewhere, I can have that sound. So I've noticed even when I do show up and sometimes I can't have one, I'm like, oh, and it takes a while to get locked in. So thanks to the SledgePad, you guys, I've been able to have that at the house, or consistency. So no matter if it's a, I know you guys get this, but if it's a backline kit, sometimes I'm going to have to probably travel with one inside of my fly pack, because that can be a drag. You get to a place and have the rental gear and they remember everything but the muffling. So that's where SledgePad comes in. The portability is easy. And then as I said, the consistency. You can make any 22 be like the one you're used to, and that's what I like. So
right. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, I'm going to say this too. We talked about this. I did used to use some foam in a 14-inch snare as a bass drum. And Mike, you and I were speaking about the difference of how it has the vent and has the air moving. And it does make a big difference to have that air moving and having the vent kind of, I may be saying it wrong, but that channel that can allow the air to still escape and not just be completely only conformed to the.
Right.
So I love it. Yeah, it's working great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's what I started with, the full pad, and then that's when I split it in half, and I said, this has got to make a difference. And it was clear. It was a clear difference. I could hear it. So,
yeah.
And everybody else, when I sent them out and got feedback and got them tested, it was one after another, people saying, wow, my bass drums never sounded like this. And it doesn't move from gig to gig. So
once it's in there, I will say that. Now keep in mind, you're right, it doesn't move. Because when we load I think people should know, when we have the gear loaded out, the bass drum does not just stay in the round form. It's obviously flat, if you will, like head facing down. Instead of every chance for that thing to flop around, it does not flop around. And I think also very important, and this is important that you people know that the different depths that are available, because I remember you're like, okay, well, what's your home kit? And it's like, okay, well, do the 16 and do the 18. And remember you sent the 2.
Right.
As I said, it's very important, in my opinion, to have that right depth. So you're not either smushing it if you have so whenever you get with these guys here, SledgePad, don't just go, oh, I'll take the 20 or I'll take this. Like, make sure you verify the depth, because it's important that you have that fit the way it's supposed to fit. So now I've got some bass drums that are 20 by 16 and some by 22 by 18. So that extra little bit is a huge important factor, I think, in the way it fits in there. So I know you guys know it.
Well, it's clear that principle, that head-to-head thing in the just the right amount, works in every drum.
Yeah.
And then you vary the amount of foam you want based on the head you're using and what you play.
Yeah, and that's
an option for almost everything, which I don't know of anybody else that does that.
No, it's a unique in its own category. So, and again, there's pillows, there's da-da-da. I was, and as I told you, you said you want to try it, and I think my first reaction was yes, but let me be clear that I'm not just going to on purpose jump on and go, great. It's like it actually, that day that I was backstage, we put it in and played it. I think I even texted you. I'm like, dude, this is great. Let's totally do this. You're like, I'd like to use it. I'll buy them.
Right.
It doesn't matter, like, yeah. So, and I'm happy to hear that. Like, I always get excited when I see other artists that you guys are working with, because that's what it should be like. I mean, I love that I'm seeing all these real working drummers using it, because that's going to be the main population. I think it's going to be like players that either want to, if they're hobbyists, that's great. Still get your bass drum sound how you want. And then I see all these great working drummers gigging that you're showcasing. I think it's phenomenal. It's cool.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
very exciting. Very exciting right now for us.
Good.
So,
That makes me
and
happy.
we're thrilled to have you on board with us and just taking it to the next level. So
Well, I'm honored to be part of the team, and you guys have always been super cool. And thanks for bearing with my kind of hectic schedule. Sometimes it's not hectic, but this week is hectic.
Oh, I'm
well,
sure.
we're sure, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. We're going to enjoy the show, and then maybe hang out with you for a few minutes after the show, and just visit for a minute. And
Yeah, hopefully
yeah.
you're going to do a Facebook Live, right? Okay.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
we can get
Do
one of
that.
them in
Just a
real
minute
quick.
or so.
Yeah,
So get
I
that
love the idea.
to the fans.
yeah.
Cool.
So
Okay.
So, well, thank you so much for taking your time out. I know that you're so tired. Get some rest tonight, and or go have some dinner.
Yeah, probably gonna do that.
Yeah. And we'll catch up with you tomorrow. I'm not sure what time we're going to get there, but we'll see you after the show.
I look forward to it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, thanks for everything. And for those of you that have not checked out SledgePad, do it, and you'll hear the difference. And it's such an easy thing and such a no-brainer. You should have one in your kick. So thank you both very much.
thank you, John.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much. All right. Have a
See you
great
soon, man.
night. Now I got to figure out how to.